Welcome back, folks. Be Sure 94 here. We're back with some more TEW 2020 WCW Lives 2001. We are now in April of 2002, almost at that 1 year mark since we've relaunched, and we're going to start the show here about 7,500 people with Chris Kanyon cutting an in-ring promo. Saying that he, now that he has embarrassed Diamond Dallas Page, he feels that he should be the rightful #1 contender for the WCW Championship, that he is the best wrestler in World Championship Wrestling, and that the only reason why he lost last week to Mysterio was because of a technicality. He gets interrupted, though, by Mr. DDP himself. DDP and Kanyon kind of give jabs back and forth to each other verbally, which leads to Kanyon trying to get a cheap shot on Page. Page hits the diamond cutter on Kanyon and leaves him laying as Kanyon kind of is out in the ring as DDP signals to the crowd for the bang and gets the big crowd reaction. So clearly these guys are not done. Moving on to the next kind of segment to their feud. Good little opening. Trying to give each storyline kind of that moment to shine at the beginning of the show. So this was the way we kind of got this one started. And in our first bout of the evening, decent match. Buff Bagwell defeats Christopher Daniels 8:24 with a blockbuster. Buff is 60, Daniels a 54. Both have great chemistry together, so that's cool. And Buff and Dummy are great pairing like usual. The announcing choir lifted the match with a 56 rating. Rating's a little low, but I'm glad to see both guys on the show. Both guys doing good things. Daniels, we have figured out a game plan, which we'll see momentarily of what we're doing. Hopefully you guys like it. Terrible segment, Ray, that's okay. Post-match, Skipper walks up to Christopher Daniels. We're gonna be bringing Triple X together here from TNA with Elix and Daniels to give them kind of a fresh coat of paint a little bit here. So yeah, that's kind of where we're going there with these two guys. They're gonna become a babyface tag team as Triple X. In a decent matchup, Kaz Hayashi defeats Chuck Palumbo in 7:51 with a final cut. Kaz Hayashi at 68, Chuck Palumbo 56. Now the quality of the match, 62 rating overall. Good little TV win for Kaz Hayashi. Chuck Palumbo just kind of counting his days, so he's done. His contract's coming up shortly. Actually, I have a lot of contracts coming up right now, so a lot of movement. But Palumbo is someone I don't have interest in bringing back, so he will be kind of running it out for the next month. Good win for Kaz. However, post-match, Chavo Guerrero, still without the picture of baldness, I apologize, attacks Kaz from behind, beats him down, and puts him in a submission, very similar to the lasso from El Paso that Eddie Guerrero used, and claims that he wants the TV championship from Kaz Hayashi. The Chavo and TV title storyline both advanced, 51 rating overall. Good little thing going on here. Gives Kaz a good little feud for the TV, and Chavo gets a good segue from his feud with Kaz, so with the other cat, because they're not Kaz Hayashi, moving forward there. So good stuff, 51 rating. Backstage, Kanyon is walking past Bischoff and stops him and starts screaming in his face. And Bischoff says, "Fine, you want DDP at Spring Stampede? That's not a problem. You got it. All right. You and DDP can go at it again. I'm sorry he embarrassed you out there. But as for tonight, Kanyon, you're in a match. You're in the main event again. This time against Bill Goldberg." And Kanyon kind of gives him that disgruntled face before he storms off as Bischoff smiles. So that's the main event of the evening tonight, guys. We got Bill Goldberg versus Chris Kanyon, and then another match in there for Spring Stampede. DDP and Chris Kanyon go at it one more time. 68 rating overall in the segment. Good stuff out of both men. Okay, and a superb match. Rey Mysterio Jr. defeats Rhino in 12:55 with a Springboard Hurricane Rana. Mysterio in 89, Rhino in 65. Lack of psychology. I just want to see who the Steamboat was okay, so apparently Steamboat does not have the best psychology for whatever reason. Anyway, 74 rating overall between these guys. Good stuff. Rhino gets a good solid match against the WCW champion, and Rey Mysterio looks strong in a good match against the former TV champion. Great segment, great match. Good stuff out of both men. Post-match, Booker T shows up via satellite and tells Rey Mysterio that just because it seems like I'm focused on staying does not mean the task at hand is not bringing back my WCW championship that you never pinned me to become. Tells Rey to shine the belt real nice because he's bringing it back home to him and his queen at Spring Stampede, and there's not a damn thing Rey Mysterio can do about it. 70 rating overall. So they're going to be in the main event of Stampede because of the rematch clause. Still nothing from Sting since he showed up at that pay-per-view, so it's a little sketchy right now. We get an in-ring segment with the Militia, talking about how last week they beat down Rob Van Dam and the Steiner brothers, and that Guido should be crowned the U.S. champion because of what they did last week, and that, again, the Militia tonight is going to prove why they look dominant force in World Championship Wrestling. 61 rating overall, U.S. title advance, Militia lost heat. Okay, and a decent match. Ray Gonzalez and Super Crazy representing the Militia defeat Zero Cool in 10 minutes, and Ray Gonzalez pins Scott Taylor at Phoenix Landing. Taylor 53, Sean O'Hare 55, Super Crazy 57, Ray Gonzalez at 56. Sean O'Hare and Scott Taylor excellent chemistry, announcing part of the match. 57 rating overall for the tag team match. Good stuff out of all the guys here. Tag team, I think I've completely revamped this entire division, so hopefully it's a little better now. Backstage from the Outsiders. Scott Hall does the OG Ayo. Nash and him both kind of lay into the fact about Shane and Bam Bam, all these words they got to say about us, yet they never have ever held world championships. They don't know what it takes to be the top. Yeah, you can be the big fish in the small pond. Well, now the big fish is here in the small pond with you, and see which big fish is going to be the one left standing. And tonight, we're going to beat you guys down and become the #1 contenders for your WCW Tag Team Championships. 68 rating on the segment. Sorry, butchered that promo a little bit there. In a decent match, Jeff Jarrett defeats Frankie Kazarian 10-20 by pinfall with a stroke. Jeff Jarrett 72, Frankie at 53, quality to the match, and a match with the crowd hard with a 66 rating. Good match out of both men here. Kazarian holding his own against a very top guy in Jarrett, and Jarrett's moving forward from this Mike Awesome feud. And that's kind of what he alleviates to here after the match. Says that Dustin Rhodes is more than happy to fight Mike Awesome, and he's the one that has the problem with Awesome now. Jeff Jarrett kind of alleviates that. I'm not the one that wants to fight you anymore else. I'm on to bigger and better things. Dustin over here, though, he'll beat you down in Spring Stampede. Don't you worry about that. So Jeff Jarrett's moving forward, moving on, and it looks like we're getting Mike Awesome and Dustin Rhodes at Spring Stampede. 66 overall rating here. And in about that great heat and decent wrestling, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash defeat Douglas and Bam Bam in 12:50 when Kevin Nash pinned Shane Douglas after a jackknife powerbomb. Bam Bam was a weak link struggling to keep up. Nash is 72, Scott is 64, Bam Bam 53, Douglas is 67. Tag title storyline advances. 68 rating overall in the tag team match. Good stuff out of all these guys here. Obviously, all 4 guys are past their prime as single stars, but great in the tag team division. And the match is made. Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, the Outsiders, have earned their tag team title rematch against Shane Douglas and Bam Bam Bigelow at Spring Stampede. So looking forward to that. And in our main event of the evening, and about to have fantastic heat and great wrestling, good wrestling, Goldberg defeats Chris Kanyon 12:53 by pinfall with a jackhammer, following the distraction from Diamond Dallas Page. Goldberg is 77, Chris Kanyon is 61, DDP and Kanyon storyline advances, and a 73 rating overall for the match. And that's the show this week, guys. Let's see what we get for an overall rating. Okay, 71. Definitely not the best work we've done, but it's the building show. We're building. We got another Nitro before Spring Stampede. I believe at least one. So building blocks are coming. Big announcements coming up soon from Eric Bischoff. Plus a lot of contracts are coming up. So a lot of movement potentially coming between WWF guys, WCW guys. There's like 5 guys up for contracts from them that I'm looking into. One we know we already got signed that I keep alleviating to. I got one that I'm really debating on. He's a former WCW superstar, but I haven't decided if I want to give him that money yet. Excuse me. And then I have like 5 guys I got to resign: Buff, Rick Steiner, Guido, Rhino, Rob Van Dam, Chuck Palumbo, Super Crazy. So there's a lot of contracts coming up here. But guys, I just want to say, like, I posted my first baseball video for a long time, and it's well over 200 views, and I am so happy with that. Thank you so much, guys. The wrestling videos are sitting around that 50 to 100 range, so we're doing great there. Please make sure you're liking these videos, make sure you're commenting, subscribing if you're new, and we post these every Sunday, so make sure you're ready to go for that. Stay tuned. You will be seeing some more baseball videos coming your way, as I have some league games coming. There'll be 2 per video as they come out, so look forward to that. But until then, guys, you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next week.